The Landry Jones test drive is over. Sam Bradford has bequeathed the keys to the OU offense to his former backup so that his shoulder and his pro prospects can get well. But will there be any difference between Landry the fill-in and Landry the leader? From the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, I'm Jenny Carlson, and you're watching The Press Row. Here to discuss the start or the continuation of the Landry Jones era are my fellow columnists Barry Trammell and John Rohde. John, let's talk about that question of Landry the fill-in versus Landry the starter. Is there a difference in the two?
Same guy. I mean, that's not been the problem this season, Barry. The OU's known what it's going to get from Landry Jones pretty much every week, which is saying something for a redshirt freshman at quarterback at OU. So I don't see any big difference.
Well, I don't either, especially since the Texas game. Landry knew he was going to be in charge. The one thing, though, that's interesting is Landry's really quarterbacked 3 games. 2 of those 3 games, he didn't get many of the snaps in practice. The week of the BYU game, in practice, Sammy B was still the quarterback. The week of the Texas game, Sammy B was still the quarterback. So Miami was really the only stiff test until last week in which he'd had a full week of practice. So I just think the practice time is going to really help Landry Jones.
Does the resolution of Sam Bradford's situation do anything mentally for Landry Jones? Does it the fact that he now officially is the guy for the rest of the season, John?
Again, I think he's steady. I think he's pretty mature, and I think he's been there, done that already. The questions remain about the 5 guys in front of him, Barry. I mean, who's where and why?
Yeah, Landry Jones is not the least of OU's problems, but he's close to it on offense. They can't block and they can't, can't block, can't catch. That gives you that. I'm getting choked up. I'm getting choked up talking about it. Think what Landry Jones is doing. So, no, this OU offense will continue to have some trouble. I mean, now I'll tell you how bad it is. If I'm not mistaken, John, the first series of the game at KU, you were there. They ran a zone read. They ran a shotgun option with Landry Jones. Yeah. Hey, Bob, look over there look and see who your backup quarterback is. It's Johnny Nemo, a walk-on. So be careful with Landry Jones.
Now that this whole Sam Bradford situation is final for the season, does it have any bearing on this team? Now that these guys know he's not coming back, he's having the surgery, he's done, Barry. Any impact on the team?
I don't think so. I think we make way too much of that. We make way more of it than the players do. It's devastating when Sam goes down in the middle of the BYU game. It's devastating when Sam goes down in the middle of the Texas game. But for the players, if Sam Bradford denounces a week after, 10 days after the Texas game, I'm having surgery, going to Birmingham, I think they say, well, have a nice trip. I mean, they move on. They feel for Sam, but they got other things going on.
I agree. I mean, I think there was wishful thinking every week. Jenny, is he healthy? Is he ready to go? But they weren't consumed with it like we are and fans are. So, again, it's just how can the offense figure it out? There's news that DeMarco Murray might be healthy this week. So what? Who's going to block for him? I mean, it's DeMarco's never had an injury. I don't know where he's going to run. They need holes out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. That's it for the Press Row. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.